Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, and I am back for another Low Vision Spotlight game video. And I have no idea what we're getting into, other than something very strange. Thank you and shout out to Ryan for the code for this game. He just sent it to me via Steam chat the other day. We are taking a look at a game called Isekaing 0 to 0, and I saw he did a video. I saw like 2, 3, 4 minutes of it and just went, okay, I'm not going to watch anymore. I just want to see what the heck this is. Seems like it's made by a guy from the Ukraine, and it is maybe made an RPG Maker or something like that. And from what I can tell, it's like a bizarre sense of humor RPG or something. I'm gonna play here. I did launch the game just to make sure it worked, and I figured we would start the game this way because it's got a catchy theme song, and from what little I've heard of the lyrics, it's something else. Pretty catchy. Yeah, rated M for mature, by the way. So there's some production values to this, interestingly. Yeah, so main menu, text is pretty easy to see. It's easy to tell which one is being selected. The text maybe could be a little bit better contrast, a little bit lighter maybe. Let me turn this down just a little bit because it's a little loud on my headset. You do have some options here, not too many. Looks like you got always run, save command, a bunch of volume controls and such. And there doesn't seem to be a ton else, so we're just gonna go new game. And it starts out with a whole bunch of dialogue from what little I've gathered from Ryan's video. So we're just going to watch and see what
A new
happens.
adventure already started? Just a second, please. A long time ago, in a realm far, far away, there were a vast and plentiful universe of unimaginable scale. More than 2 trillion galaxies floating in the great void of nothingness.
Glad it's
One of those
narrated.
galaxies, called Milky Way, had more than 100 billion stars that were giving away their energy to bring light into the realm of forever darkness.
Okay.
That light brought life to many worlds and millions of living beings, with all kinds of shapes and sizes, were brought into existence, whether they wanted it or not. One of the habitable planets were called Earth. Yes, the species that came up with that name were not very creative when it came to name stuff. They were called humans, and out of 2 million beings living on this planet, they were the only ones to assume that entire universe spins around them. This is a story about one of those creatures, just as many other of her kind. Zoe Powell was an arrogant, selfish, and careless person who lived in gigantic maze of concrete and metal, where other humans like her scurried back and forth, too busy with their everyday chores and drama to notice the world around them.
Definitely need a little
Would
bit
she
more
make
of a
different
translator,
choices
editor,
if
a little
only
bit
she
for some
knew
of the
that this is her
language,
last
but
day in this world? This is the end of her story, but also the beginning of another one. And
okay.
it starts with...
Hey, you! What are you doing here? This is a man's restroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I guess
but
I can
have you
hit
seen
A.
the line to the other one?
That's not a reason for you to be here.
Impressed it's voiced.
But there are many reasons for you to leave me alone and go fuck yourself in one of those cabins.
And I like the text is pretty large.
If you will keep being rude to strangers, one day God will punish you.
Very scary. Now get lost.
So you get your still image, you get your dialogue thing down, dialogue box at the bottom.
Now what the fuck is this?
I have no idea.
Hello, Zoe. I was told that you were being a naughty girl. Very naughty girl.
Truck-kun? Oh no!
What?
It is time for you to go, Zoe. Your judgment awaits.
Okay, now we're doing the ASMR bit.
No, not like that, please. I like my life. I just set up my OnlyFans, and it's getting popular. I beg you, Truck-kun, stop.
Truck-con?
Nobody can stop the wheels of destiny.
I have no idea what's going on. Crash, apparently.
So, are you God? I thought that you are old bearded man, or at least Morgan Freeman.
You
But
are
look
old
so
bearded man.
ungodly and quite ugly. Oh wait, can you make an unliftable stone?
All your base are belong to us.
Welcome, Zoe. You are being judged.
Straight to the point, huh?
You were found guilty in being mean to strangers.
The language.
Shouldn't there be a trial first? Do you even know how modern court works? Who even gave you the right to judge me? I need my phone and my lawyer.
I sentence you to live
Wow, really?
in a pixel world.
Okay.
Wait, what? What? Placeholder? Hey, you bitch! Don't put me into unfinished title. I bet it's an early access and will stay there fucking forever.
Okay, so basically this game is just making fun of modern society. Whether that is Karens or early access or any number of societal or internet. Basically, this is a trolling game. Got it.
Please stop. I hate pixel art. Please send me into the world where I can see the sky. Oh, great. I am already here. Well, hello, world. My voice. Wait a second.
That was really awkward.
The fuck is this? I'm in a fucking baby.
Oh, darling,
What is
look,
happening?
She speaks. Our daughter just said the first words.
So we are reincarnated into a baby, into a pixel RPG after death? That's what's going on here? Alrighty.
Was it Papa or Mama? Say it again, my dear.
I gotta give it credit for being original.
Hey, woman. Are you rich or something? You better be, because I am so sick and tired of growing up in a poor family, so I would rather kill myself than do it again. Oh, well, she fainted. What to do? Seems like I was sent into the game. It should be possible to skip time? Here, 20 years will be just perfect.
What is happening? 20 years later.
Oh, I slept so well for the first time in my life. Was it worth dying for? The answer is yes.
I would say, especially on these different screens, the text boxes could maybe have a little bit more opacity to the background, especially on a lighter environment like this with the floor. Just to offer, again, if some, I don't know if it's all voice acted or if there are parts that aren't. If people do have to read it,
Wait,
contrast
where
is.
am I? Is this a church? How did I get here? Why am I naked? Oh, at least I'm not a baby anymore. What's this? I need to choose my class? Let's see. Farmer, forester, slaver, shepherd, alcoholic, beggar, squire, housewife. What kind of crap is this?
Alcoholic.
Oh, this one is interesting. Rage Mage. Unleash your anger on
That could be
everyone
good.
around you, using spells that will become more powerful. Fire. Fucking fire. Motherfucking fire.
Between Rage Mage and Alcoholic, it's kind of like South Park and you choose the Jew class.
This is exactly what I need. Seems like I also need to choose a personal trait. There are 3 options. Weaponized words will make people believe in any bullshit I say. The creative mind will offer unusual solutions. And the last one, brute force, is obvious?
I like the brute force, but I kind of like the language one. Especially with her tone. We gotta do the weaponized words one, I think.
Hey you're finally awake.
Aren't you the clever one? Now, can you tell me what am I doing here?
Doing? Well, you are here for people to worship and pray for your awakening. And it worked.
No, how did I get here?
Oh Lord, that's a complicated question. When you were a child, you spoke the holy words that your mother failed to understand. Then you froze. And you just kept on standing motionlessly, not dead, but not quite alive, without any need for food or water. Naturally, they tried to burn and drown you, and then chop to pieces as well, and tear apart with horses, and impale, and put into den with snakes.
Yeah, definitely need some editing there, but... Okay, so apparently we can't die, we're female Deadpool.
They put you into the meat grinder, then tried good old hanging, then tickled your toes, then throwed you off the cliff, then let the elephant stomp you. Elephant died. Also, a lot of other things, but nothing could harm you. Then we realized that you were not a demon, but a holy champion, sent to us by Crucifier himself. So we put you here, in his domain. 20 years has passed since, but you are finally awake. Does it mean that the time has come for you to save this wretched world?
No gameplay really at all yet.
Yeah, something like that.
I've made one choice
totally
so
see
far.
that you lads are a good people who absolutely deserve to be saved.
So I don't know if this is like a visual novel in the disguise of a RPG, or if there's actually gameplay to this. But then again, a lot of your Japanese RPGs, you're sitting there for an hour and a half before you get to gameplay
then
anyway.
I will escort
So
you to the king. That will grant you your first holy mission.
So I have not seen past this, so I have no clue
Just
what's
like
going to
that?
happen.
No rats in the cellar?
Yeah, okay, we're self-aware. Yeah, so your first RPGs, you got to fight rats.
I'm afraid that I do not understand.
Never mind. Let's go. But before that, this guy, Crucifier, is he your god or something?
How can his champion? Ah, I know. This is a test, yes. The Crucifier is the only true god. Once he defeated all of the other ones, except for his arch-enemy, the Exploder. In vicious battle, both gods destroyed each other and returned to the celestial realm. Once Crucifier will gather enough strength from his loyal followers, he will return.
Okay.
And in that glorious day, justice will be done for every sinner who failed to repent and embrace his way.
Oh, so he was crucified before death?
Of course not. He crucified his adversaries because heretics do not deserve a peaceful death. He chose a crucifix as his symbol to strike fear into the hearts of enemies.
I got to admit, I'm kind of...
He even earned nickname of Jesus Cross because his two favorite things were cheese and crucifying the heretics.
Okay. I'm kind of fading in and out here. I'm kind of paying attention.
Fine, let's go then.
Are you going to walk like this?
What? Ah, yes, my clothing. Care to explain why am I naked?
To show the people how pure you are. Once we have done this,
Pure wouldn't be the
amount of
first word that I would
pilgrims wanting
use,
to pray
but
for you
okay.
increased so much that end of the line were outside a church.
Pure miracle. Well, if you have no plan to become a first sacrificial
That
lamb,
Valley
you better
girl
take me to the nearest
accent.
tailor now.
Oh, it's like the worst. I mean, it's good voice acting, but it's just, that whole, like, I'm entitled and everything. Oh, God.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, we got our leathers on, okay.
Watch out, world, because I came to slay and lay, and I am all out of... Need to work on that phrase more? Can't we do another shot? Oh, damn it.
Oh, that Valley Girl thing. Oh. Don't worry, guys. I am just as clueless as you are still.
Hey there. Kept you waiting, huh? I heard that you're in dire need of my help, so I arrived as soon as I wanted to.
Can you please stand on the carpet?
Why?
It's just a formality.
I'm totally not a hidden trap that will kill you if you say anything wrong.
Shut up. As I said, just a formality.
Thank you for cooperation. His Majesty welcomes you, champion.
Yes, welcome. This country needs your help more than ever before. You see, there is a rat infestation in our cellars, and you are the one who is destined to end it.
And here it goes. The rats are out of the bag.
And you thought you were going to get away from the
Your
rat
Majesty,
quest.
please forgive me, but this is a holy champion, and not a chosen one. The chosen one deals with rats, for he was chosen for this job when he was born.
Chosen or champion? What's the difference?
Good
The
question.
chosen one is a thrall who is chosen to do one job till the rest of his life. And the holy champion is an avatar of nobody else but the crucifier himself.
What?
Thank you, General. I understand. So you are that lady from the church, finally awake. I visited that place once or twice to witness the miracle myself. Have to admit, you have one fine ass, young lady, but rather small breasts. You should drink more milk.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Since you were asleep for such a long time, you need the introduction. Someone who will explain you how lucky you are to be born in the kingdom. Bard, get over here now.
I'm confused, kind of. This game is just weird.
Yes, Your Highness.
Be useful for once, and sing our guest the song about our glorious lands.
As you wish, my king.
Where sun shines brighter in our glorious land.
Okay, so now we have different text. Can I move around? The hell? Okay, somebody else came up. What in God's name is this game? Is that auto-tune I hear?
So wise and strong, may his reign be happy and long. He keeps us safe from chaos and lies, and soon our empire will reach to the skies. His ironclad Lord is a fortress so
Do I really sit and listen to this whole song?
safe our God-blessed land. Sing loud, sing proud for our King's reign. May his glory forever and ever remain.
So we're just hanging out there still.
If you spread misinformation, if nobody has cash, then you cannot have inflation. The minister of truth will tell you how to think. We will save our youth.
So we're in the...
They say there are others kingdoms once strong.
I mean, you can listen to the lyrics, but...
Their morals are wrong.
Yeah, I can't do anything, I don't
Every
think.
heretic on every bitch, and then we will live all peaceful and rich.
I mean, I gotta admit, it is at least kind of a catchy beat.
I will reach to the skies. His iron clapboard is a fortress so grand.
How long is
Long we
this?
speak, safe our God-blessed land. Sing loud, sing proud, for our King's reign. May His glory forever and ever remain. Long live the King.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's probably not a good thing.
I hope she is not going to die on my new exquisite carpet. Do you know how expensive it is to get the carpet that will have the same size as the trapdoor?
What? Did I fell asleep? I saw.
Did I
really
fell
weird dream.
asleep?
You were probably impressed by our bard's performance. He gets over-enthusiastic, but it is always a pleasure to hear his ballads about glory and might of our kingdom.
Yeah, it was one hell of a fuck show.
Now listen, champion. I will call you a champion because I don't bother to learn names of my subjects. You came to us at dark times. Well, actually, not so dark that nothing can be changed, and more like
Great times!
maybe brown. Dark brown. Just like the pants of previous jester when I ordered to execute him for speaking out of order. Anyway, where were we? There is a dragon that lives in our kingdom. As our tradition declares, we were giving him one princess every decade, and he left us alone. But then my next daughter jumped out of the window. In her note, she said that she does not want to be eaten alive for the good of the kingdom. Do you imagine? Kids these days. And that put me in a problematic position, because I had to give up my son instead. And since that was my only son, now I do not have the heir to the throne. So I guess you
Okay.
understand that the only way out of this is for someone strong and heroic to go and deal with this fucking dragon and bring me back my prince.
Or you can make a democratic election.
We already tried that, but 99% of the plebs voted for me to be their king. The rest were executed for their obviously undemocratic desires and general stupidity. Also, your head just went one step closer in its journey to separate from the body. Maybe you will even be funnier without it.
Wow. Wow.
Can't you just make another heir?
I certainly can, but I am old. Do you have any idea what will happen to the kingdom if a small kid will become the ruler? Well, I will tell you what. If you will visit our neighbors, you might just catch up with the Royal Rat Parade, or be a part of the national nap time. You will meet guards who have to wear the jester uniforms. Also, you will be executed if you do not smile during the International Happiness Day. Kids cannot rule the country.
So maybe your wife will rule it before boy grows up.
You have a nice sense of humor. Maybe one day, I will make you a court jester.
I don't even really know what to say.
But let's be back to the main subject. So, what will you say, holy champion?
This wizard will get rid of your lizard.
Good to hear. Now,
Hold up! But what about the reward?
reward? Us serving for the good of such great kingdom is not good enough for you? You will also work as a team and get the valuable experience and reputation.
Sounds good. Wait, as a team?
Of course. I can't just send you alone in there. You will require at least a healer. Good news, I have just the person you need. Bad news, it's already dead.
So, you will give me a corpse?
Not exactly. Greetings, my king. I guess that's my new skeleton crew.
How did your mission went?
I arrived shortly after the battle was over. There were blood, mutilated corpses, body parts scattered everywhere, and screaming. They screamed so loud. Such nostalgia. Just like back when I studied in med school. I saved some, but for others it was too late. Still, their corpses helped me in testing a few theories. Also, I built a funny sculpture from them. It's yours now.
Thank you. You are reliable as always. Now meet your new partner.
Don't tell me that this thing will be my partner. It will fall apart as we speak.
That, my friend, is offensive. Good thing that nothing can get under my skin. As for my bones, not to worry. I consume an incredibly large amounts of calcium.
I am afraid that it's all I can spare for you. It's dangerous to go alone, so take this skeleton with you. Now,
There's
if you
your
die,
Zelda
I will
reference.
at least have a report about that.
Let me get this straight. You are a king, and you are filthy rich. You literally own this place, and you need me to save it. But all you can spare for me is rotten bones?
That is correct.
My king, your subjects speak of you as kind and generous ruler. Surely there has to be something else you can offer?
A
Fine.
sword?
I can give you the leftover food from today's banquet.
Oh well, I guess that this place is not that different from my world. At least I can finally eat. Spending 20 years in a stasis kind of makes you hungry.
Bone appetite. Name's Bonnie, by the way. And no, I had it even before I became like this.
Good
So,
God.
you can relax a bit now, save your game or whatever, and then talk to me. Just don't keep it too long. It's painful for me to look at the food.
So, okay, apparently I get to play now. So now we're getting into text that does not speak. And there's no narration. I am playing with the controller, so if one were to try to play this, let's find out what would happen if I launch NVDA.
Isekaing, from 0 to 0.
And let's do recognition.
Recognizing, result document. Enter, space or left mouse click for interactions, shift. Is for running, escape. Opening and closing menu, F4. Switch screen mode. Autorun can be toggled in options. Switch screen mode. Autorun can be toggled. Switch screen mode. Video toolbar video.
Well, let's do another, wait till it comes, okay.
Recognizing, result document. D-pad and left analog. If you play on Steam Deck, the default control scheme. D-pad and left analog stick is for movement.
Yep.
A buttonsto. Interact or confirm. Is to go back, but not in time. Y is for opening, have fun. Y is for opening, have fun.
Okay.
Video.
Hey, we can actually play. Okay, so there's our character. I can talk to you.
Recognizing, result document, not meant to fuck, welcome to this fine ass. Oh, sorry, I did.
What?
Not meant to fuck. I did not mean to say that as well. I am cursed and sometimes say things that via did not fuck. I meant mean. Things that via did not fuck. I meant me. Video. Recognizing, so, WEL come. Hope you will suck, enjoy your piss stay. Here. If you will need come any help. Please ick me no. Long live the Rat King. Please ick me no. Video.
I don't know, guys. This is like it's trying too hard or something. I mean, it was sort of amusing, you know, the title and the music and everything, and I don't know. I mean, I guess you got to be in a certain mood. And who are you?
Recognizing, these barbarians. Their latest invention, catapult. Their latest invention, video.
Okay.
Recognizing, result, what's wrong with those, video.
I figure, since this is all story-based, I may as well have it read, since I don't like to read.
Recognize, I see that you were never bombarded with dozens of burning cats before. They are causing quite a lot of low chaos and destiody on everywhere they land. And Desti audio video.
Okay. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, I can talk to them. But I want to get to the gameplay, and I don't know what this actually... I mean, my guess would be turn-based combat.
So, we going?
Yeah.
But before we go, I will tell you a bit about myself.
I don't care about your sad backstory. Just do your thing and keep your jaws shut.
Fair enough.
But how will you romance me without knowing all the skeletons in my closet? Some of them are my exes.
Ew, I don't want to romance you. That's necrophilia.
Come on! You must have a dream or two where I come to bone you. You can't spell necromancer without a romance. Or funeral without fun.
Do you even have that kind of a bone?
I'm not sure, but if I do not, I always can find a spare part. Luckily, with all this wars, you can find them everywhere.
Okay, fine. Just what are you, Bunny? At least say, are you a man or a woman? Because it's kind of hard to say with how you look like, but you sound like a woman.
I am neither, but I can be either. Depends on my mood and circumstances. I also can be alive or dead, depending on my desire to communicate. The mortals usually call me it, like, here it comes, or watch out, it is coming for us, or please stop that thing before it slaughters us all. As for my voice, I hope you know what a vocal cord are, the thing I do not have at all. Of course I use magic to speak.
And this means I can change my voice when I want to.
And be who I want to be.
I can even be you. Look, I am a lousy, annoying bitch. Fuck off, everyone. Maybe you are also disabled? I have a theory.
Is death a disability?
Oh, whatever. Let's go already. We have a prince to kill and a dragon to save. Or was it the other way around?
Aye. I guess I probably should have read that, huh?
Yeah, run away, you creepy fucklings. Can anyone report this? The game just started, but it's already full of bugs.
Finally, the long talks were over, allowing our heroes a chance to start the murders.
Who is this? Show yourself.
Asked she in an attempt to enforce authority, but it was a mere narrator who thought that this story requires some context.
No, it does not.
She said, but it was not her decision to make. In this world, all threads of destiny belong to me, and me alone. Confused? Allow me to show you who are you dealing with.
This voice actor sounds vaguely familiar.
Welcome, traveler, to story untold.
Oh god, we get another song?
And legends unfold, where bosses and dungeons await your arrival.
I just want to know what the hell this game actually is.
I am narrator, voice from the void. You're not going crazy, don't be paranoid. I'll map out your journey with triumphs and scars.
I gotta admit, these songs are cheesy as hell, but kind of in a really dumb but great way.
Here comes the god, suddenly we will turn the page. All pieces are in place. New hero steps into the stage, in destiny's embrace. When you're in shit and out of luck,
It's like cheesy 80s synth metal. And I don't think I can skip this either. There was something in the description on the Steam page I read that mentioned something specifically about the character. Will the character have to sit and listen to all these songs or something? Cool art. This song. I mean, I'm glad, like, as somebody who likes rock, I appreciate that it's, like, you know, I'm not into, like, techno or rap or stuff like that. And you kind of got these, like, 80s, you kind of got these weird, almost like heavy metal
Well, I get
cover.
it. You like to show off. And what is it with your voice constantly changing? Do you have dissociative identity disorder or something?
The good narrator
should have the voice fit
for the story that needs to be told.
But I'm not mere good.
But a flawless,
ultimate,
and absolute being.
So I have them all.
Wait. Okay, so here's the thing. I know, I think it was on the Steam page where it was somewhere where I read that the developer of the game has created a lot of the assets on their own, but then used some AI for some of it or something. And I almost wonder if, you know, these voices are pretty real, and there is one in particular that I wonder if, are these like 11 Labs voices that we've been hearing? Like, are they using AI to generate, like, I wonder if this is actual voice acting, or if it's like, there's some services now where you can have it like generate songs. I've played with one or two of them just to see what weird creation it would come up with. I mean, this game is really weird. I don't know if there is an actual game or if it's trolling me into thinking there's an actual game here. It's like, oh, you think there's going to be quests, you think there's going to be this, that, and the other thing. You know, are you going to have your typical exploration, your combat, your dungeons, your leveling? Or is it going to just troll you into, we're going to make fun of, you know, real life, we're going to make fun of video games, we're going to make fun of, like, all the cliches. I'm like, you know, of course you kind of get the general gist of sort of what's going on in this game, maybe, but I don't know if there's actually, like, if there's gameplay in this or not. I'm still kind of confused.
Seems like you're also very humble. So, what are you exactly, and where are you?
Mortals like you would not enjoy seeing my true nature, so I come in form that is more acceptable for your fragile, weak mind.
Try me, and we'll see who are fragile here.
Definitely need an editor to clean up some of the translation.
As you wish.
Oh god, are we going to get another song? I think so.
Is this better?
What?
Oh, you are most likely kind of cute if you judge by the standards of the eldritch horror beings. Or whatever you are, but please, can we return things to how they were before?
Of course, my precious hero. You have to keep your sanity intact for what is about to come in the future. But still, you owe me a favor in return. You are an intrusive being, and you do not belong in this world. How did you get here?
So much for the omnipresent eye. Seems like you also have your limits. Well, it's not a big secret after all. I was hit by a truck and respawned in this world.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's all been dialogue. I've literally made one dialogue choice. I've walked around one environment and spoken text to a few people excuse me, a few people. I don't know if we're gonna get to walk around this green, like Zelda-ish overworld thing we got going on here.
Is he still doing it? Why? Does not matter. But are you sure you're in the other world now, mortal? Perhaps your brain is damaged and everything here is mere hallucination?
Or a dream. So yeah, that's the weird thing. It's like I said, I don't know, like, the game is self-aware, for sure. And it's a troll, but like I said, I can't tell yet if it's trolling me and if there's actual gameplay here or not. That's the weird part.
If things are indeed like that, I would prefer to not know the truth. Thank you. Also, can you leave me alone? I have stuff to do, an entire realm to conquer.
Just don't forget your place in the story, because your entire existence depends on my goodwill. Be entertaining, but know your limits.
Let me play the damn game.
I have no limits, dude. That's why I'm gonna turn away and proceed with my quest right fucking now. See you later,
she said, but she was about to find out the truth. While she tried to argue with the narrator, a lonely goblin saw the group and decided to sneak for surprise attack.
It's like we're getting a little bit of weird Stanley Parable here.
I am just looking to get some food for my younger siblings,
said he in attempt to deceive the heroes, but they saw right through his lies, so the combat was unavoidable.
Okay. We got our goblin. Alright, let's OCR. What does it say?
Recognizing. Result that Ricky the Goblin appears. Video.
Okay.
Only one of them will survive. Fight!
Why are you doing this? Please stop. Help, somebody help.
I think it's the right time to show you what I can do. One of my most useful spells is called Scan. It allows you to see the detailed information about your opponent. Let me demonstrate. Scan!
Okay, so now we're getting a whole big stat sheet.
Recognizing. Result document. Gender, male. Type, goblinoid. Gender, male. Status, friendly. Age, 15 cycles. Family, 4 parents. 13 younger siblings. Finished the prestige. Goblinatorium with excellent scores. Invented new mining rules that aim to help prevent various deadly accidents.
Okay, whatever. I don't care.
Video.
I just want to see where this goes.
Oh, using this spell was probably a mistake.
Definitely a mistake.
Do we still need to?
I think we do. That narrator has blocked the escape option. But please, never ever cast that spell again. I don't want to know.
Okay, so attack, magic, defend. I will say the contrast in the active item could be a little bit more deliberate, because you see the little bit of a darker highlight there. Let's see, what can we do for magic? Okay. Okay, we attacked him.
I hope that you learned your lesson. Now go and make this story worth telling.
Okay, can we actually play now?
My name is Herald of Trivia, the disturbing fact hunter, and I am here today to remind that it is you who are a real monster.
It wasn't my choice to start the fight.
I'm so confused.
Herald of Trivia will be back with more disturbing facts later.
What? Okay, wait. I can actually move around again. Hot diggity damn. So I will wrap up here probably pretty soon. I don't know.
Help, please, help.
Talking rabbit? Please don't tell me that I am now a Disney princess. I don't want to sing songs and talk with stupid animals all the time.
I am not an animal.
You look furry and edible, and a bit cute. Quite sure that you are an animal.
No, I'm a druid who got stuck in the wild form. I turned into a rabbit and now can't turn back until the spell will wear off.
I am familiar with magic, but I don't know any spells that could help with that. Most I can do is burn you a little.
Please, no burning. You need to... Oh, no. They are coming. And they are very, very horny. I need to run.
Who are?
What?
Holy fuck!
What the?
I will have nightmares about this.
I'm so confused.
Poor guy. Let's hope that he has a lot of stamina.
I don't even... What? Okay, I can't go to the left.
The door seemed to have a unique lock that can only be opened by solving a complicated riddle, or maybe even several of them. Seems like our heroes need to take a scenic route to reach the dragon's cave that will be full of grind, collectibles, and a bit of the lore, as well as the puzzle solution.
And the bad English.
I hate grinding. Straight to the boss we go.
But the door is still locked, and she won't be able to use Walk Truff to get around this puzzle.
Won't be able to use what? Oh, walkthrough.
Locked? I know just how to deal with it.
Kick it open.
I think it's in your best interest to open right now, and nobody will get hurt. I promise.
Yeah, because now I have that speech skill.
You seem reasonable. Go ahead then.
There you go. I have to admit I'm sort of curious what's going to happen.
A lone guardian is blocking the bridge. He stares at you with suspicion.
Stop right there, law-abiding citizen. Beyond this bridge you will find nothing but death, for there lies the lair of a terrifying dragon.
Good.
This is exactly where I need to go.
I am afraid this is impossible. By the order of the king, this bridge is off limits for civilians. You shall not pass.
Please?
My goodness, your speech is nothing but a peerless perfection. And since I am deeply moved about the fact that you are able to speak words in a convincing manner, I shall let you pass. Enjoy your death.
So, I guess because I chose speech, I don't have to fight people? I don't know if that has any impact on...
Hello? Anyone home?
What are you doing?
Asking if anyone is there who can open the door for us. It looks kind of sturdy, so even violent ways won't help me get in.
Let me clarify. Do you always informing the person you were sent to murder about your presence? Or this time, you decided to make an exception and introduce yourself first?
I am just being polite. Also, do you have any better ideas?
No, but I will remember that in case if you will come to kill me, I can always just not open the door for you. It's good to know.
Open up!
What the hell is happening? Okay.
Hello there, little travelers.
The door has an eye and the teeth.
Cave. Who are you? And why the fuck do you hit me so many times in my sleep?
I am sorry. I thought you were the door.
I am...
Doors usually don't speak.
I do.
So, can we enter you, please? Wait, it sounds wrong. Can you let us pass?
That depends on several variables. The first one, can you read what this book says? Out loud, please.
Okay, we got a book.
I have no idea.
Fine. Seems like you are indeed human, and not a robot or magical creature. I was told to keep the likes of them away.
Dragon told you that?
No, my master did. But since he was gone, this place changed a lot of new owners, but nobody of them told me to stop. Fine, you are human, but are you desirable human? Tell me the code phrase now.
Open sesame?
Nice try, but no. It's the code phrase. Sadly, you failed, and I should devour your soul now.
Nah.
But I have another idea.
Devour her body and soul?
You have no idea how lonely it is to stand here for centuries, waiting for someone to come and be devoured. Do you want to play a game with me?
I don't know.
I will tell you 3 riddles. If you will know the answer for at least one, you win. If you win, I will let you pass. But if you lose, I will devour your soul.
What if I decline?
I will devour your soul.
Fair enough.
Is that even a choice?
It is a choice, as long as you have more than a single option.
Fine, I will play. What's your riddle?
I have a neck without a head, a body without arms, and a bottom without legs, and I can be found at sea. What am I?
That's easy. A bottle.
Incorrect. It's a headless seal.
Okay.
Next one. What hangs in the sky by day, but at night it goes away?
Sun.
Incorrect. It's that shitty bird that has its nest in the rock above me. It has a habit to poop right at me every time it leaves the nest. I hate that thing.
What kind of answer is that? It does not even make sense.
Trying to find an excuse for your stupidity? Last one. What is yours, but mostly used by the others?
My underwear.
No, it's your name. Wait. Underwear? The fuck you meant by that?
What the fuck indeed?
Well, in my world, there is a thing called the internet, where you can sell your dirty underwear for quite a lot of money.
Who would even... You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. You won. Just pass. Your soul doesn't look appetizing at all.
Wow.
Well, here goes nothing.
Our heroes had no idea what horrors awaited for them inside this cave.
This game is like a weird train wreck that it's not great. I said it's self-aware. It's badly translated. It's weird, but I can't. It's like this wreck that like you can't look away. You're like, what bizarre ass thing
I can hear you, bitch, and we will prevail.
are they gonna do now? I should stop
Hurry up.
right here.
Why do you stop? There is something in the Weird. I didn't even drink anything. Then why am I seeing double? Because this doppelganger copied me. You mean doppelganger?
Whatever, do something with this thing. Don't listen to it. The creature tries to manipulate you, so you would kill original me and it could take my place. I am the original. You are not.
I'm supposed to ask you 2 questions to find out who is an imposter. But the thing is, I don't even know which one of you are speaking right now. Your jaws don't move. Oh, forgive me for being a corpse. Yeah, that's body shaming. Fine. Let me think. Would you still travel with me if I were a snail? Did you hit your head or something? Seriously, that's the best you come up with? What next? Will you ask me the month I was born on, or your stupidity has limits? That's something a typical Libra would say. Anyway, I only know you for a few hours. How can I even ask something personal? I don't know. Maybe throw a coin?
So, rather than go on this next conversation, I have a funny feeling that that's really what this game is going to be. It's like this weird, like a kind of a visual novel trolling that has very, very light, like, aspects of an RPG. So, like, just to be enough self-referential where it's like, oh, here is your battle screen, or here is your, maybe we'll get a mini game mechanic, or maybe we'll get, you know, some twist on a boss battle, because I chose the speech option. Yeah, I don't know, man. The most part from what I've played, I would say that you could kind of play this if you were totally blind. If they would add self-voicing to the parts that don't speak, or maybe use the narrator's voice. You know, maybe put like an echo on it, or just like a tiny bit of reverb, or some other thing to like, oh, this is, you know, not the character conversation. This is actual, you know, mechanics-based dialogue. Because honestly, like I said, we have not moved around much. There was that one screen where we talked to a couple people. There was the one screen where we walked up toward the castle gate. It was just an open field, and there really weren't any audio cues to tell us, you know, where that door was or anything that I remember. Actually, when you got up close to it, I can't remember if the cutscene triggered or the dialogue triggered automatically, or if I had hit A first. I mean, a blind player could eventually possibly figure out where to go. There would have to be some sort of maybe audio beacon to tell what direction the objective is. But I mean, like I said, I don't know. Having not played all the way through this game, I don't know if you're going to be walking around environments, or if it's just going to be, you know, again, we're using the overhead view and basic RPG trappings to tell a, you know, a visual novel style adventure with some songs here and there. I don't know, dude, this game is just freaking weird, man. Yeah, it is a thing that is out there, and it is on Steam. I want to say it's like $10, full price or something like that. Thank you again to Ryan for gifting me this experience, shall we say. There are parts that I like about it, and there are parts that are really, really cheesy, and it's like, oh, really? Whoa, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I have thoughts. I mean, I don't know what to think of it, really. It is definitely a thing. It is an experience, and it will largely depend on whether you find this type of humor and get the reference, you know, it's amusing, or if you get the references that it's trying to make. I mean, I've gotten most of them, I'm thinking. But this is a weird fucking game, you guys. guys. I don't know what else to say. But I have a feeling it's just going to kind of keep stringing us along, so we kind of have to stop at some point. I probably should have stopped at that door. But I can't even remember the name of the person. But, you know, it's the 0 to 0. Whatever their name was, 0 to 0. And it is available on Steam. I hope you got something out of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a like if you did. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. And until next time, I guess I'm going to contemplate the meaning of life and what is video game. And until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.